Welcome to our International Student Brief. Today, we're kicking things off with an inspiring story about two young Indian women, Aashi Hanspal and Shriya Lohia, who are racing their way into the world of motorsport. Despite societal hurdles and family skepticism, these fearless ladies are chasing their F1 dreams, inspired by legends like Schumacher and Hamilton. They're proving that perseverance and passion can defy expectations and stereotypes. Next up, a sobering health alert from the UK. A woman from Barnsley tragically died from rabies after a trip to Morocco, where she was scratched by a puppy. This highlights the importance of travel vaccinations and being cautious around animals in high-risk countries. Remember, even in places where rabies is rare, a little prevention can save your life. Finally, a political and educational shakeup. The US has resumed visa processing for Hong Kong students, but now with a twist, applicants must make their social media profiles public for review. This new policy has sparked concern, with many students considering alternative countries like the UK and Canada. It's a reminder of how global tensions can impact educational dreams and the importance of maintaining trust and openness in international education. Please continue to stay tuned for more details. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation vividly captures the inspiring stories of two young Indian women, Aashi Hanspal and Shriya Lohia, who are breaking stereotypes in the male-dominated realm of motorsport. Hanspal, initially passionate about dance and art, discovered her love for racing through trial and error, overcoming her initial hesitations and fear after a serious crash. Lohia, the youngest female Formula 4 driver in India, emphasizes her journey from trying various sports to finding her true calling in racing, fueled by her supportive family and a desire to emulate her F1 heroes. Both women highlight the slow but steady progress of inclusivity in Indian motorsport, acknowledging societal barriers and the need for cultural shifts, while also sharing the emotional and physical toll of racing, from pre-race nerves to the sacrifices made by their families. Their stories serve as powerful messages to young girls everywhere, encouraging perseverance and passion despite challenges. The BBC underscores the grave importance of health vigilance with the tragic case of Yvonne Ford, who succumbed to rabies after a seemingly minor encounter with a stray puppy during her holiday in Morocco. Despite rabies being virtually eradicated in the UK, her story serves as a stark reminder that the disease remains a deadly threat in many parts of the world. Professor Andrew Lee emphasizes the critical need for travelers to seek proper medical advice and vaccinations before venturing abroad, as rabies can incubate unnoticed for months before symptoms appear, at which point treatment is often futile. The report urges travelers to exercise caution around animals in high-risk countries, highlighting the importance of early wound care and medical intervention to prevent this fatal disease, reinforcing the message that complacency can be life-threatening in unfamiliar environments. The South China Morning Post vividly depicts the growing skepticism and disappointment among Hong Kong students regarding the US visa process, as the country resumes processing visas with new requirements that demand applicants' social media profiles to be made public. Many students, like Mandy and Tiffany, feel betrayed by what they perceive as a departure from America's reputation as an open and welcoming destination for international students. The policy, aimed at scrutinizing social media for hostile content, has caused widespread uncertainty and delays, with some students seeing their dreams of studying abroad pushed further away. Industry professionals recognize that while the policy aims to address security concerns, it risks alienating talented students and damaging the US's global educational standing. As students consider alternative countries like the UK and Canada, the story highlights the geopolitical tensions influencing educational mobility and the potential long-term consequences for US innovation and international collaboration. The South China Morning Post vividly recounts the author's transformative experience in the United States, highlighting the country's remarkable journey towards tolerance and inclusivity. During a college lunch, the author witnesses a spontaneous celebration of Iowa recognizing same-sex marriage, a stark contrast to their initial impressions based on American TV shows. Their college's orientation introduced them to LGBTQ issues, self-governance, and stories from diverse classmates, fostering a sense of understanding and respect. The author's memories are filled with moments of communal support, such as when administrators swiftly responded to hate crimes with vigils and unity, and when international friends like Frank experienced the genuine warmth and friendliness of American society. Despite recent political setbacks, including the Trump administration's attacks on international students, such as attempts to ban Harvard from admitting foreign students, the author's hope remains for a world where open communication and cultural exchange flourish. They reflect on personal stories of kindness, like a helpful family in Philadelphia and the warmth felt despite the challenges faced by international students, emphasizing the importance of a society that embraces diversity rather than succumbs to xenophobia. The South China Morning Post also reports on the ongoing legal battle between Harvard University and the Trump administration, illustrating the tension between educational openness and national security concerns. A Boston federal judge extended a temporary restraining order protecting Harvard from the administration's efforts to block foreign students, especially those from China, from entering the U.S. under Trump's proclamation. The administration justified the move by citing Harvard's alleged engagement with China and concerns over national security, but Harvard challenged this, arguing that the proclamation was an unconstitutional overreach and lacked substantial evidence. The university emphasized that international students constitute about a quarter of its student body and that their presence enriches the academic community. Meanwhile, the administration's broader actions, including freezing grants, threatening tax status, and scrutinizing campus activities, highlight a shift towards suspicion and restriction, undermining the welcoming spirit that once characterized American higher education. This legal tug-of-war underscores the fragile balance between national security and academic freedom, with Harvard fighting to preserve its tradition of international inclusion amid mounting political pressures. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon wakes ancient streets, leading change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the cars, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore, east meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold but minds explore, east meets west.